Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Heat Seeker, episode 2. This is Mike, bringing it to you live from Miami, Florida, in his house in the dungeon. Um, so let's get started. And here's a quick results for the Impact 3/14/2011. Ashley Mendez defeat Caitlin Hunter. Stephanie McMahon defeat Lindsay Calloway. Assassin defeat Eric Draven, and Danny Michaels win over the top rope battle royal to become #1 contender for the TNA Undisputed Championship. This week's Power 10, as presented by Brett Hendricks, is #1 Danny Michaels, #2 Assassin, #3 Danny Richmond, #4 Stephanie McMahon, #5 Ashley Mendez, #6 Angel, #7 John Mitchell, #8 The Game, #9 Matt Michaels, and #10 Strangler. There's another thing that I've been meaning to talk about. Now, we do have several inactive people on our roster here in TNA, and staff will most likely be talking about a possible upcoming roster cleanout. Which brings me to another thing. There is another page in there that was posted by Brett Hendricks about roster biographies. I need everybody to fill it out. If you have more than 2 characters, you have to fill out one for them too, so that way we can keep your wrestler profiles in tip-top shape. This idea was brought up by Mr. Richmond himself and should be taken in great consideration. Thank you. Please do so when you have the time. In other news, John Mitchell speaks out for the first time in a while. This Impact. And very excited to see him in a match this week. We'll get onto that later. Well, pretty soon, really. We also have a certain amount of things going on. Should be another pay-per-view coming up within the week. And there's another thing that's happening this week as well, is there's the return of a TNA legend. That could be anybody. There's a lot of people that have been here in TNA. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that. And I'm going to announce your card for this week, for next week's Impact 3/21/2011. Mike Dempter versus The Game, last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship. Assassin versus Jeff Hardy. Fire Stephanie McMahon versus Heather Helmsley and Ashley Mendez. Danny Richmond versus Keto Magnuson, 2 RP limit. John Mitchell versus Highlander MacLeod versus Mike Maddox versus Joey Hunter for #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship, which is also a 2 RP limit. Danny Michaels versus Shane Trudex, 1 RP limit. Demolisher versus Danny Michaels. AJ Flair versus Matt Michaels for the TNA Undisputed Championship. And like I said before, the return of a TNA legend. That could be a lot of things. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen with that. And with that being said, I would like some feedback on my show here. If you think I need to add some more stuff to the show, I mean, it's not a very long show, but I think it's a quick news statement. It makes it easier for people to find out results and news and stuff. This is Mike reporting from Miami, Florida, and this has been your Heat Seeker 3/14/2011. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Have a great day.